Today, I'm going to talk about some of the background behind my book, which is titled The Municipal Financial Crisis, a Framework for Understanding and Fixing Government Budgeting, published by Palgrave Macmillan in January 2022, 4 years ago. A friend of mine, Jeff Britting, encouraged me to write about some of the things I was seeing in local government. It took a while for that seed to really settle in. And over time, I started to see more clearly that there really was an opportunity to be the first to document what was happening in local government. And there was a lot of administrative struggles, financial struggles, operational struggles that cities just never seemed to be able to get their arms around and never seemed to be able to resolve. And I had a perspective on why that was happening, why the conventional solutions were not working, and what needed to be done to break this pattern of resignation to ongoing fiscal crisis and administrative kind of turmoil. I noted that not very many people who work in local government, I spent 3 decades working directly in local government, not very many people wrote books. And the people who did tended to write kind of war stories or very narrow perspectives, but nobody was really writing from a broader perspective what was going on, what the problem points were, and what solutions might look like. And I also saw that journalists were struggling to understand when a journalist would be assigned to a city. It would be very difficult for them to get their arms around what was going on. Cities, to a great extent, are impenetrable that way. It's very difficult to figure that out from the outside. And I noticed that new council members, as they would come on, even if they played other roles in other appointments before they went on the city council, by the time they got on the city council, their expectations of what they could do were way out of line with what the reality was.